everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. Well, let's see. We've done a couple strategies. We've made our $1,250 a week. So this is really called a weekly paycheck. I've named it a couple things over time, but the weekly paycheck, my paycheck needs to be $1,250. Yours could be $500. Yours could be $10,000. I don't care. Doesn't mean anything. Do what you need to do with it. What do you think of my logo? KKG, don't pass spread. I had ChatGPT do this, and of course the word spread, I asked it, insert image here. I asked it to do something, it wouldn't do it. You know, it's got to be politically correct. This is as risky as it gets. But this is my don't pass spread. This is the third installment of our Make a Week's Paycheck. I love this strategy. This is one of my absolute go-tos. If you guys want to know, it's probably my favorite of all times. Probably. There's a lot that are up in there that are close, that are interchangeable. But here's why I like this so much. Remember, on the don't pass or don't come, it's versatile, but on the don't pass, you can morph this. But remember, a don't pass is either a profit center or it covers. If you're using it to cover, like say don't pass 6-8, it brings it down to a way more grindy. It's a grindy because you're not getting the full amount. If you get long rolls, you can turn a don't pass 6-8 and go across and all that. But this is 100% profit. I love this strategy, just so you know. However, any strategy will go down. Best bet in all the casino is never to make the first bet because gambling sucks. All right, since I'm going to do a spread, I can always start out with just a quarter. Okay, see what this number is going to be. Usually it's max, 2 times, either 1 time or 0. Just depends. So, did I just say gambling sucks? It'll make your ass pucker. Best bet is never to make one. Well, if I just did, I'm old. I'm repeating myself. Okay. Here we go. And there's a 3 right off the bat. That's a good thing. Okay, so we're up a quarter. I like it already. And there's a 7, and it's just going to take it right back. Oh, well. Now, if it kicks you too much, you can do a couple things. Switch it over to the DC, or you can ladder from here. I didn't put ladder because maybe I don't have to. You know, it's there if you need to. Right now, I'm even, and I don't have to. Okay, there's a 10. Great number for me. So, to win 3 times max odds, I'll put 150 to win 75. I'm a 2-to-1 favorite. I have to bet 1-to-2. Like some guy told me, I get it. But as far as these dice are concerned, forget the money. I'm a 2-to-1 favorite right at the moment. So here we go. There you go. There's a 10. Doesn't mean I'm going to hit it. And that's okay too. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So now I can do a little ladder. We can go up to 50. And we got a 6, not my favorite. We'll do, let's say, single odds on that one. We'll go 60 to win 50. And now we've got to work our way back. Okay, there's an 8. This is when the ladder comes in. You know, if you start getting popped too much, well, but sooner or later, there's a 6. So far there's 2 numbers we've been hit. And we're down. It happens. Now, watch this. We'll just go up to 100. No big deal. We'll ladder that puppy up a little bit. There's an 8. Not my favorite. But we'll go single odds. I don't do any more than really single on a 6-8 because you can get tagged. Well, we got tagged on a 10. That don't happen often, but it does happen. There's a 6. And now we're, there's another 6. We're sort of in a little fight, but I still believe in those 7s. 3 double 6s in a row, or double 3s. That just shows you. Here lately, in my last 3 or 4 videos, I'm rolling some sporadic shit, man. I really am. There's another 10. Characteristic of how rolls generally are done. There's a 4. But, you know, that's just a game of craps. There's a 6. Another 6. That's like 4 of them. Where's my big red? There's a 9. There's another 6 for the 5th time. Okay, there's a 3. Started off with a win, and then it sort of went downhill, ain't it? There's 11, but I'm not afraid. Asking me if I'm afraid. I'm not. There's a 9. 4. Where's my 7s, man? A 9. 11. 10. Goodness gracious, man. 5. Where's my 7s? 4s and 10s. Another 10. Some crazy ass rolling, man. There's my 7. It has to come sooner or later. It just does. So we get 100 for the flat. We get 100 for the odd. This comes off. And now we got to see where we're at. We got tagged several times. Let's get 100. We're still going to be down a little bit, but not like really bad. We're probably down 100 bucks or so. So let's drop this down to 50 now and see what we can do. There's a 4. I'm going to do it again. I tell you, you've heard me say it before, let it beat me. Now, they're coming out like crazy, but each roll is independent. I'm like, you know what? I will die on this hill. So now, if I go 3, that'll win 150, which is 3 times odd. This is my chance right here. That's the way my brain is looking. Here's my chance to get out of this mess. There it is. That's just what happens more often than not. Okay, so we get the 50 here, and that's 150 there. Bring it back. And if they pass you by, let them pass you by. So what? All right. Oh, some reds here. I love this strategy because of what it can do. So we're up a little bit. Now we can drop it back down to a and if you want to, I'll just do it from the DC this time. That's good too. No worries. It's all about rhythm. So this roll, I could do it out of the DC. There's a 12. I would have tied down here anyway. All right, there's a 3. I would have won down there. And again, you can't do that. An 8. You can't do that shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, in this case, I wouldn't have wanted the 8 anyway. So now I'm going to come down with a DC. Until it gets up a little bit, I won't necessarily, although you could. Just, you can lay it if you want. Usually I wait till it gets up a little bit. But we can do that too. No big deal. There's a 2. We'll just win straight out there. Usually when I do a 2, it'll be a 7 or 11 right behind it just to take it back. Another 2. God, this is some crazy ass rolling, y'all. And now that I've won 2, I don't need my leg anymore. Still got to use your head. But I don't have that 8 as a point either. There's, 3 in a row. A 2 or 3. You gotta love that. That don't happen very often, but like I said, over the last several videos, man, I am rolling some sporadic shit based on what I'm playing. But here again, this is why I love, there's a 6. I don't love that. I'm not putting odds on it, because I'm not. Now, there's some people, there's the 8, that's on. There's some people that go, oh man, you make more money. There's a yo 11 on a 6 or 8. Yeah, you do. And there's the 7. But boy, you got almost two times the chances of getting hit too. So that pays that. We're good. All right. That was out of the, the DC. Yeah, we can do that again. The DC was fairly good to us. There's a 5. So let's just see what happens. Very interchangeable. Don't pass, don't come. I could put don't pass DC under it, but anyway, there's a yo 11. See? Rhythm. That's okay. We'll just come back. We're doing good. All right, there's a 7. So I'm getting tagged there. So that's enough is enough on that one. So we'll just let this get through. There's a 6. That would have went to the 6. You don't have to just keep getting beat up. Just go, okay, screw it, Mr. Shooter. Just get done with your shit. You don't have to push a bad, and plus, that I went to the 6, I'd have got nailed. You don't have to push a bad position just to keep something going. Just to keep it going. God, look at all the 6s, man. Jesus. There's a 4. Come on, 7. 8. We'll just wait this shooter out. There's the 5. All right. Now we're going to drop back down to 50. We're going to go back to the don't pass. See if we can catch a different rhythm. All right. Look at this. Well, I was just showing you how to do the DC. The don't pass was doing quite well for us. So we win there. That's good. We're doing well. We can just come right on down. Oh, man, look, this is just weird. Boy, these pass line people are cussing me out, ain't they? Cussing me. All right, there's an 8. I don't like the 8, so we're not spreading shit. Okay, there's a 5. There's a 3. There's the 7. Okay. All right. We only need 250 on this deal. 250 a day times 5 days. There's an 8. I ain't putting nothing down there either. There's a 6. It would take 5 days. If you play it, there's a 4 by day. Or 5 sessions. There's a 10 to get to your 1250. And there's the 7 out. And you can do 5 sessions in a good long day if you wish. So when I say a week's worth, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to play for a whole week. In most cases, you won't. So here we go. All right, there's a 5. Not bad. We'll go ahead and spread that. We'll go 75 to win 50, and then we'll see where we're at. 5 is that middle of the road number. There's another 6. Not great, not bad. There's the 7, but in this case, our 7 started to come back on us. And so we'll win that there, and then we'll win 50 there. Buck is off. Let's see where we're at. Did good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 350, 360, 365. No VIGs on this either. All right. Because the odds are free. All right. So that's a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 350, 365. We'll just take 15 for a FU bet this time. Let's get my bags here. I love that strategy. Number 1, if it's rolling right, you can make your money quick. If it ain't rolling right, it has a really comeback power once those 7s turn around. And they usually do. Let's see. Let's get 200 here. One of them goes in excess. One of them goes in fun. And we'll split excess and fun. We only have $15 for the KKG. You bet. What do we do with 15 bucks? Let's see, y'all. For 15 bucks. Let's try. I've been getting some hard ways. Let's go 10 and 5. We've been doing some hard ways. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. There's a yo 11. Oh, I would have won down there. But I didn't have enough to cover them all. But there's a 5. No harm, no foul. There's a 9. Come on, man. 3, 3, 4, 4. Ah, one dot from a lot. 6. Oh, we're going to lose that one. All right, now we're down to a 4, 4. Oh, boy, that was close. All right, so 15 bucks down the tubes. Who cares? We did what we're supposed to do. We took 300, actually 350. I'll write that down here in a minute. 350. Yeah, on this new thing. So there's 350 of our 1250 using the Don't Pass spread, one of my favorites of all times. And oh, by the way, if anybody is gonna be on that cruise Thursday, it's leaving out of Galveston on the Carnival Dream. I'm gonna be there. If you see me at the crap table or something, come over and say hi. All right, so that's it for now. Till the next time, be great. See you, bye.